Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're still at the r/nosleep subreddit and we're looking at a post submitted by Top Gain 2728. It says, the rules say I'm not allowed to look at the man standing at the end of the hallway, especially if he's smiling. Alright, let's get down to it. I am typing this with my phone at 4% battery and my thumbs won't stop shaking. I don't have much time before the lights from this screen is the only thing I have left. And honestly, I don't know if I want to see what happens when it goes dark. I'm posting this here because I need someone to know. If you ever find yourself in a place that feels wrong, where the silence isn't just quiet but heavy, like it is pressing against your eardrums, pay attention. The air here smells like burnt circuit board, thick with ozone, and the shadows aren't staying where they belong. Living like this under the constant weight of the rules isn't living at all. It's a slow, agonizing erosion of your mind. A single hallway isn't just a hallway anymore. It's a gauntlet, and every step feels like a gamble with my soul. It all started with that damn folder. I found it tucked into a kitchen drawer. A plain manila folder with a single word sprawled across the tab in shaking script, ink blistered. Inside was a single sheet of paper, typed but stained with what looked like old coffee, or maybe something darker. It looked so mundane, like a list of apartment complex regulation, but the air in the room curdled the moment I picked it up. I laughed at first. I'm not laughing now. It says, the protocol. 1. Do not look directly at the man standing at the end of the hallway. 2. Maintain focus on the floor, on the side walls at all times when traversing the space. 3. If you feel eyes on you, do not acknowledge them. 4. Most critical, you are never, under any circumstance, allowed to look at him if you perceive that he's smiling. The arbitrary nature of it is the worst part. There is no why, no explanation of who he is or what he wants. It just establishes a hierarchy where you are the prey and the environment is the predator. The moment I finished reading room number 4, a light bulb popped at the corridor. In the sudden jarring dimness, I felt a drop in temperature so sharp it made my skin crawl. I realized then that I wasn't alone. The hallway had stretched. I know the dimension of this house, but looking down at my feet, the carpet seems to pull away into an impossible distance, a liminal trap that defies the floor plan. He is always right there, right at the edge of the shadows, where the hallway meets the bathroom door. I can't look at him. I can't. But my peripheral vision is a curse. I see a tall, jagged silhouette that seems to drink the light around it. The physical toll of not looking is a torture I wasn't prepared for. My neck is constantly locked, the muscles cramped and screaming from forcing my gaze downwards. My eyes burn from staring at the carpet patterns, and there is a primitive, animalistic urge to look up, to confront the threat that I have to crush every single second. The air around him vibrates with a low frequency static that makes my teeth ache. and I can hear his breathing, a wet, ragged sound that feels like being whispered directly into my ear canal. He doesn't have to move. His stillness is a weapon. He's just waiting for my willpower to snap. The shift happened about 20 minutes ago. I was trying to make it to the bedroom, my eyes fixed on a specific cigarette burn on the hallway runner, when the static in the air spiked until I tasted copper. In the corner of my eye, the shadow didn't just move, it unhinged. The entire silhouette seemed to tilt into a new sickening shape. I didn't see a face, but I saw the smile. It was jagged. It was a jagged fracture in the darkness, a flash of impossible. Tombstone white that suggested way too many teeth. It wasn't a human expression. It was a display of predatory joy. The smell of ozone became a physical weight, a metallic sting that made my lungs seize. The smile is the catalyst. It's the signal that he was done watching. He is hunting now. And then I slipped. A second light bulb shattered right above my head, and in the split second of pure instinctive terror, my gaze flickered upward. I didn't see him clearly, but I saw enough. I broke the primary directive, and reality simply cuddled. Spatial decay. The hallway didn't just lengthen, it warped. The floral wallpaper patterns began to stretch and twist until they looked like long, thin fingers reaching for my hair. The needle cold. The temperature plummeted so fast that the air turned into needles in my lungs. Every breath I take now comes out in a thick, ghostly mist. The sound of the approach. For the first time, I heard a footstep, not the distant sound of a house settling, but a heavy, wet thud on the carpet. Then another. He is not at the end of the hallway anymore. By looking, I gave him permission to move. I traded the safety of distance for a moment of curiosity, and now the distance is gone. I'm in my bedroom now, leaning my back against the door, but it's a joke. I can feel the wood vibrating. There's no knob turning. Not yet. Just the weight of something immense and cold leaning back against me from the other side. The rules weren't there to help me understand. They were there to keep the truth out. Curiosity in this place isn't a virtue. It's a death sentence, and I just signed mine. I can hear the wood of the door frame beginning to groan. I'm telling you this because I need you to understand that if you're reading this and you notice your hallway looks a little longer than it did 5 minutes ago, or if you smell ozone and hear a wet, ragged breath behind you, do not look. The man is smiling, and I don't have to look to know he's standing right behind me. Though I'll be fine as long as I don't look at him, even though he's laughing at in my neck. Alright guys, that's the end of this story. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you do, please put it in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.